My name is Karen Almeida, and I am a proud graduate of the YWCA Family Literacy Center. My oldest son, Dominic, who is 6 years old now, was also enrolled in the Family Literacy program. This made it very convenient for me to attend the 2-hour classes twice a week. While I was getting prepared to take the HiSET exam, Dominic was learning skills such as his letters and numbers and the importance of books to get him ready for elementary school. I'm excited to say that he is now finishing up kindergarten at Pennington Elementary, and he is doing great. His teacher, Miss Lamb, just sent home his latest progress report, and here's a small sample of it. Achieves his goals. He has an E in reading, which means he has already exceeded his end of the year kindergarten benchmark. Can you tell that I'm a proud mom? I can honestly say he got his great start at the YWCA Family Literacy Center. But you're probably wondering how I got here today and how I found the YWCA Family Literacy Center. Nearly 20 years ago, my father brought me to Tennessee from Veracruz, Mexico. I was just 7 years old. We lived a few miles down the road from here in Rutherford County. I attended Bradley Elementary and Central Middle School in Murfreesboro. I always did well in school. I moved to Nashville for high school and attended Antioch High, and then started to struggle. During my sophomore year, because of some family issues, I decided to drop out of school. That was a big mistake. I worked odd jobs to help support myself, and then when I was 20, I gave birth to my beautiful son, Dominic. And I quickly realized that raising a child without a high school degree wasn't going to be easy. And going back to school while caring for a baby was virtually impossible. It wasn't until Dominic was ready for preschool that I got serious about my own education, but I had no idea where to begin. I Googled GED classes, and that's where I found the YWCA. It was just 15 minutes from my house. I called and scheduled an appointment to take an assessment test to find out where I stood. I enrolled and spent 3 months taking classes in the fall of 2014. But the official state exam changed from GED to HiSET in January. I was pretty nervous about this new, more difficult HiSET exam. But I was also relieved that I would be able to spend more time in the classroom at the YWCA. They gave me more time to study and prepare for that tougher test. I took the practice test in April and felt pretty good. And then I finally took that big 4-hour test in May. And I passed. It even showed that I'm actually reading on a college level. See, my son takes that from me. I was to go through the official YWCA graduation walk with my class. My family and friends were there cheering me on. I was ready to take the next step and go on to college. Interpreter and work with non-English speaking families in Metro Public Schools. And I was on my way. Thanks to the YWCA, I was introduced to Trevecca Nazarene University and was ready to start my college career. But then my mother got sick. She still lives in Mexico. I can't explain how frightening it was not being able to be there with her, not knowing if she was going to be okay. Sadly, school was going to have to wait, and all I could do was focus on work and making the money needed to send down to my mother so she would be okay, so she could get what she needed, like medicine and other necessities. I am happy with treatment. She's doing much better. And now, I'm ready to start reaching for my goals again. I am confident that I will someday graduate from Trevecca and will become an interpreter for the public school system. I am a member of the PTO and am volunteering as an interpreter on an informal basis at Dominic's school. I'm working with the ELL teacher to create informational material about upcoming events. It's often hard for parents to become involved in their children's education like I have. I am confident that I will someday become an American citizen. I have filed my DACA paperwork, which so many dreamers like myself have to do to gain legal status. To file again. I am working with volunteers who can help me make sure my paperwork is in order, and I am confident the application will be accepted this time. I am confident that my children will not struggle as I have. Because of my hard work, they will be educated, and they will be happy. Because as I have learned at the YWCA, when you change a woman's life, efficient, you change the lives of her children for the better. I am so grateful that I found the YWCA. They have given me the confidence to keep going when times were tough. They have helped me pass down to my children the importance of literacy and that we all need a good education to be successful in life. Thank you.